Hello, sparkling rubies. I wanted to talk to you about something that's been going on in my life here lately. Where do I start? I'll try to kind of start from the beginning. Over the past 2 to 3 years, I've been having some continuing health issues, and we weren't quite certain why I was having them. Things like massive depression, heavy anxiety, weight gain, weight loss, migraines, upset stomachs, rashes, allergic reactions of the skin. It just kind of keeps going on. But those are the major ones: fatigue, body aches, just overall not really feeling good. It's progressively gotten worse over that 2 to 3 years, until the point here recently that the rashes got so bad I was missing work, and I was sleeping 8-12 hours and waking up and still being completely exhausted. So we started doing some research and found that I am potentially gluten intolerant. Now, that means you could have celiac disease or be gluten sensitive or have a wheat allergy. And we are finding that I possibly am gluten sensitive. So what does that mean? You're probably going, okay, yeah, I'm hearing it. It's like the common buzzword right now. But what it means is that I have a sensitivity that causes health issues or health complications, ranging from rashes, allergic reactions, fatigue, all those things I listed earlier. And it can be in the food I digest or a simple cross-contamination of the same cooking utensils being used with something that has wheat in it. The triolation of it all is there's only a test for celiac disease and not gluten sensitivity. So what I've been doing and what I've had to do, as doctors have requested, is I take 3 to 4 weeks of removing gluten out of my diet and going through a gluten detox of those 3 to 4 weeks. What does that mean? It's been insanely overwhelming, challenging, and seemingly impossible to remove gluten out of everything in my diet. It's in chocolates, it's in sweets, it's in salad dressings, it's in drinks, it's in cereals, it's in prepackaged foods, it's in pizza. Sauces, and literally soy. It seems to be in everything. If it's something that's been manufactured in a plant that also manufactures wheat, I can't consume it or eat it as well. So I had to go through my fridge, my freezer, my pantry, and all my cabinets, all my spices, everything, and mark what I could consume so that I didn't intake any more gluten to try to stop these health issues and detox my system from it. As well as not being able to dine out with friends. And I have to do that for at least 3 to 4 weeks, potentially for the rest of my life, because it's very difficult to find restaurants that actually have genuine gluten-free menus and there's not cross-contamination. So I first started the detoxing last week, actually, and I fudged up. I didn't realize I had fudged up, but I had a cross-contamination. My spouse, had cooked a grilled cheese sandwich with bread that had gluten in it in a cast iron skillet, and then the next day I ended up cooking some vegetables, and it reset and cross-contaminated the vegetables with the wheat. Which meant I had to start the detox process all over again, because it started breaking me out in rashes and allergic reactions and body aches and joint pain, and it just kept going. So I am now on day 6 of being gluten-free. Yay! The good news is my symptoms are subsiding a little bit. It's getting a little easier and nicer, and I'm feeling a little better day by day. The hard part is making sure I get enough protein, eating a vegetarian diet with only a little bit of seafood every once in a while, and being able to find things I can eat that aren't gonna break my bank. Gluten-free food can be extremely expensive, so I have gone to some staples like quinoa and brown rice and lots of fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and eating more seafood in order to get the nutrients during this process I'm needing. Until I go through this detox time, I can't even go to a doctor and say, hey, I'm gluten sensitive, we've done this, and I need to talk to a nutritionist to make sure that I don't become anemic because of the gluten intolerance. That was a mouthful. So that's what I have been dealing with here lately. It has been overwhelming for myself and for Damien, this entire learning process, having to relearn how to cook. I'm having to relearn how to bake, and it's frustrating at moments, but I know it's going to pay off. At least I'm being optimistic that it's going to pay off, and it's not something that's more serious going on with me, and removing gluten is just helping with the side effects of it. So we are going through 3 to 4 weeks. Damien is even finishing up some of the wheat products that we have left in the house and starting to go semi-gluten free as well during the process. It's hard to keep all of our food separated so that there's not cross-contamination, and I have to start the whole process over again. There's tons of great websites out there for celiac disease and gluten intolerance. I'm still learning all this stuff about it, and so excuse me if I flubber a little bit. And it's a lot of information, it's a lot of great resources, and I'm grateful that it's out there. I'm just trying to take it in stride and not get seriously overwhelmed, and keep the hormones in balance, because it causes that as imbalance of hormones as well. Fighting the depression that it can cause, and the extreme anxiety and panic attacks that it can also cause. So luckily, like I said, it's getting a little easier every day, but it is one of the hardest things I have ever had to do and refigure out how to live my life. Sorry. But I'm finding things that I really enjoy eating that I didn't realize were available. Some of the stuff is even better than the gluten items. It's actually really pretty good, and they've come so far, especially for a foodie like me. There was one day I woke up and I realized I can't eat pastries anymore, at least for 3 to 4 weeks, but possibly for the rest of my life. And being the foodie that I am at heart, I love pastries, and I was so depressed that day because something that makes part of my life happy, I'm having to give up, and it's the struggle of doing those things. In some ways that's harder than dealing with the health issues. Luckily, I have tons of support from you guys, hopefully, from my friends, my family, and my spouse, Damien. They've been amazing and awesome and extremely encouraging, and I thank them for that support, and I thank you guys for all of your love and support. So please bear with me during this process because I'm a little more tired than usual. I'm still gonna make my multiple times a week uploads to Ruby Day TV, so don't worry. And I'm still making my weekly episodes for Cooking Naked TV. You're still gonna get a great recipe every week. Just realize that we're going to be doing more gluten-free recipes, which is going to be an exciting adventure and an exciting learning And I'm gonna help educate you guys about great gluten-free food too. But please be patient with me in the process of all this, and we're gonna get through it. But I wanted to let you guys know what's been going on with me and bring you more into my life and share this experience with you all. So I will keep you updated through the process and keep talking to you guys about it. And maybe you know somebody who has celiac disease or is gluten intolerant or has a wheat allergy and understand what they're going through and can understand a little bit about what I'm going through. If not, I'm gonna help you guys. I'm gonna bring you on the process so that you can understand, because 1 in 10 people are being diagnosed with gluten intolerance in the United States. 1 in 10. So it's becoming a huge situation in this country, something that's been happening overseas in Europe for decades. We're now becoming more and more aware of it. And each day I feel a little better, and the health issues are subsiding slowly but surely, and I'm being encouraged that a gluten intolerance is what I'm dealing with and not something more serious. But I'll keep you guys updated, and I love y'all. You are so special and mean so much to me, and you sparkle so brightly that some days even I need it. So keep it coming. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you for your laughs. You make some of these hard days even better. You put a smile on my face, just like all the sparkling rubies out there. Oh, thank you, baby. I love your kisses. Thank you for bringing happiness to the world. I love you too. Did you know I told the rubies about what's going on? Yeah, I know. He's always there with a great smile and a tail wag, and I love it. Can I give you a kiss? Oh, thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you for your love. Thank you for your kisses. Yes, I love you too. Mwah.